This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store. As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Chargers of San Diego. Up this Sunday, we might save the best for last, and off we go here in the wild card round. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he'll be brought down right on to 50, a gain of 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Kansas City.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 79 Broncos.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
2nd and 10.
Cowboy, 70, 70. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw again. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Aiden Hutchinson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So a false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Etienne up the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
For the field goal. 8 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
Looking to put a drive together. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Allen from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Given 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it off him, and they want to call some balls out there for him.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll come up 2nd and 7. And now they'll throw with Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Chargers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Let's go now. Corey, 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll set up to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And the ball is knocked out and picked up by the Chargers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the...
He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they talk about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 on a Chiefs first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Straight ahead, Etienne. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Etienne once more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A handoff for Etienne. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On the jump.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
For the extra point.
extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Chargers 7.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone, and it's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost a potential point. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Big play there. 56 yards. And the Chargers are able to move back in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 2. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to move that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
That one goes for 30 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
And they'll run with ETN. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
2nd and 5. Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! Trevor Etienne from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have yet again retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
17. Chargers, 14.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's good for a San Diego first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
56, 56. Here we go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Round 80.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Middle. Half 85, half 85. Half. Is it?
Allen going to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Trevor Etienne with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion from both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. To the air, Allen. That one taken in by Neighbors. The 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, home. 56. Look out.
Here's Allen to throw it. Fighting his way through contact. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Malik Neighbors in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these It's playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Here comes a reverse. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 125 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. They'll get this off to ETN. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll go as a gain of 10 in the Kansas City 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. Emeka Buka. Down to the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Emeka Buka, 52 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
31. Chargers, 28.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing now is Allen. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
To throw, it's Allen. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Here's Allen. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 28 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
35. Chiefs 31.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and yeah. Bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos.
The slot man in motion right. He'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A.J. Brown, 65 yards. And the Chiefs have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Chargers 35.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second and 7. Allen. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. As they have taken the lead. Extra point forthcoming.
Extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Chargers 42, Chiefs 38.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We had a high-scoring first half, and that really has continued here into the second half.
If you like defense, there's no way you can continue to watch this, but you probably are with your fingers spread, right? Watching him through those eyes, trying to say, my goodness, when can they stop someone? But this game is so much fun. You're watching it because the competitiveness of both offenses going at each other, it's been a blast.
A lot of entertainment. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
A.J. Cole.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. High-scoring first half, and to this point, a high-scoring second half. A lot of offense, Charles.
Very entertaining game for guys like you and me, being able to watch it. Anyone who's here in the stadium, they've got to be having a blast, wondering who's going to score next and who's going to gain an advantage. The people who hate this.
The guys that play your old position, right?
My old position, anyone on defense. This is not a satisfying game for them, not at all.
Yeah, these offenses rolling. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 124 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, they'll run it here. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Castro. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 40-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And now they'll throw with Allen. For a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Alert!
Back to throw. Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Alert! 180! What's that?
Looking to throw. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
49. Chiefs 38.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 146 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Right back to him on 1st down. He'll take it inside the 25.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
Half 85. Brown 80.
Allen going to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Allen now looks to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's good for a San Diego 1st down.
Now Allen. That's It's caught left side by Neighbors. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
319.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Allen taking it himself. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
We just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Chargers 56, Chiefs 44.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Chargers 56, Chiefs 50.
So they got 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. Allen will try to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead blows by a couple more.
Chargers 64, Chiefs 50.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's complete to Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 18, 5 in. Warriors 70, ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone's going to be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
The nice thing is that you still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Let's go now. 77 Wolf. Buffalo 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took it beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw, as this play will stand as is. So Allen's going to look to throw. Allen going to run with it. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
of Game 6.
The Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.